Okay, next up, question 13, about different types of number. So we've got rows of numbers, and we want all the numbers are even in one particular row. Even numbers end 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so we know that all the numbers in row A are even. Second part of this question tells me about row C. So I've highlighted here for us row C, and we're told that these are the first 7 prime numbers. Now, prime numbers have a special property that they only have 2 divisors, themselves and 1. We want to write down the next prime number. So the next prime number after 17, well, the next number after 17 is 18, but 18 can be written as 2 times 9, it can be written as 3 times 6, and of course as 1 times 18. There are too many factors here, okay, so I know that the next prime number is not 18. Next number after 18 is 20. Next number after 18 is 19, of course. Is 19 a prime number? Well, yes it is. The only 2 things that will multiply to make 19 are 1 times by 19, so our final answer is 19. For part C of this question, we wanted to write down a square number from row D. So here again is row D. Now, square numbers are the result of multiplying a number by itself. So for instance, 1 squared, which is 1 times 1, which makes 1. So this is a square number. And it's also in our list, so we can easily pick off the number 1. 2 squared. Well, 2 squared means 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 is a square number. Just like 3 squared, which is 3 multiplied by 3, also a square number, which is 9. Okay, the only reason I'm following through this is just so that we get an idea of square numbers. The other option you had from this particular list was 10 squared, because 10 squared is 10 times 10, which makes 100. So you could have chosen 1, or you could have chosen 100. These were the 2 square numbers from this list. And finally, part D. The numbers in row E are the first 7 numbers of a sequence. We want to work out what the next number in this sequence is. Okay, so as we like to do when we look at these numbers, we try and spot patterns, and we could, for instance, work out that I'm adding 1 here, and then I'm adding 2, and then I'm adding 4, and then I'm adding 8, and so on. And then I think to myself, well, how's this sequence increasing? Well, it looks like I'm just writing down the same sequence as I had originally. So maybe there's something else going on here. Well, another way that I can get from 1 to 2 is to multiply by 2. And I could multiply by 2 here. 2 times 2 makes 4. Times 2 makes 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 64 times 2, to find our next number, will give us 128. So our final answer here is 128.